to Anthea's Kitchen cooking demonstration. Today we're going to make some lovely little Chinese pork dumplings, and we're going to serve them with a delicious dipping sauce that comprises of chili, fish sauce, palm sugar and lime juice. I'll just go through some of the equipment I'll be using today. Some of the key equipment are these bamboo steamers. This is what we're going to use to cook the Chinese pork dumplings in. They are a delicious treat. You could serve them as a canapé or as a little entree, and it's something really different, something that will really impress. These bamboo steamers basically just stack one on top of the other. You can stack them 4 or 5 high, and they're just perfect to use in a wok. Today I'm using the ScanPan Classic Wok, 32cm wok. They come in various different sizes and are available on our website, antheaskitchen.com.au. So I'll just go through the ingredients we're using today. To make these pork dumplings, we've got 300 grams of pork mince. We've got the coriander. They're pork and coriander dumplings. We've got 1/4 cup of coriander, quite a lot of coriander in these dumplings because they're a pork and coriander dumpling. And the flavour just goes so well together. We've got 1 egg white, which will go into the mixture for the dumplings. We've got some ginger. We've got some green shallots. And we've got these little dumpling wraps here. They're actually called gouji wraps. Gouji wraps. They're made with Asian dumpling pastry, which is quite different to Italian pasta, for example. They're made with just the egg white, and they're made with they're made with just the egg white and with corn flour. So this is what we're going to use for the dumplings. So we're going to use these nice gouji wraps like this, and this is actually the little dumpling press that we're using to make these pork dumplings. To make pork dumplings would be a very fiddly job, but you'll see how incredibly easy it is using this fantastic little dumpling press. They come in a set of 2. This is the bigger one, and we'll have another one here which is just a tiny little dumpling press. This could even be used with puff pastry, a little bit of marzipan in it, and you'd have a little marzipan petit four wrapped in puff pastry. So there's all sorts of different uses for them. So let's get started. I'm going to start first by preparing the dipping sauce, because if we do that, the flavours can then fuse and blend together while we're actually making the dumplings. So for the dipping sauce, we need some lime juice. The quantities and recipe will be on my website. So we'll do a tablespoon of lime juice today. Just make a small quantity today. And isn't this a great citrus squeezer? Just look how easy that is. Squeezes every bit of juice out of the lemon or the lime, and they're once again available on our website. They retail for $14.99 at antheaskitchen.com.au. Lime juice, we'll put in a tablespoon of palm sugar, this beautiful palm sugar. Tablespoonful of that, a dash of fish sauce, just a dash of fish sauce. Be careful when you're using the fish sauce. When you open the bottle, when you put in the dash, it's a very small dash. As the bottle empties, you get a much bigger dash. If we were using the bottle down to there, we'd just maybe give 1 little dash like that. Just mix that around, and then we'll put in the chili. We're going to make this quite chilly today. Chili is obviously something that's an individual thing. Some people like it hot, some people like it mild. So just be careful how hot your chilies are and how much you put in. We're making a nice hot one today. And we'll let that fuse, and we'll start on the dumpling. Let's make the pork dumpling mixture. Very simple to make the mixture. We've got the pork mince. We'll put that in the bowl. Pork mince. We've got our coriander. You just mix all these ingredients together. 1 egg white. We've got our ginger, this nice grated ginger. When you've got good fresh ginger, I never bother peeling it at all. The skin is so incredibly thin, and by the time you've grated it, it's just beautiful with the skin in there. So we're just going to do about a half a teaspoonful of grated ginger. There we are. This great microplane, we've got this beautiful grated ginger. See how nice and fine that makes it? Just done on the microplane, which again is available at antheaskitchen.com.au. So we'll put in our half to 1 teaspoonful of ginger. We'll put in our green onions. I might just take a little bit more off the top of these onions. The beautiful, fresh, good quality green onions. So we'll just chop some onions. So in goes our shallots. Quite a lot of shallots. These are very tasty little dumplings. Because they're being steamed, we're steaming these dumplings, it's important to have intense flavours in there because steaming is a relatively bland way of cooking. So we've got a nice richly flavoured dumpling so that although they're steamed and nice and healthy, there's still lots of good flavour in there. Now finally we've got 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, very important to put that in. And then I'm just going to put in the seasonings, the ketchup mayonnaise, and then we've also got some sweet chili. Mix that all together, and then we have our dumpling mixture. This is a nice easy recipe, anybody can do it. You just do need to have that equipment. You need that great little dumpling press, and the ideal way of cooking them is in these bamboo steamers, as we'll see in just a minute. I'll just put this water on to heat. Just get it started, get it warmed up. Mix this well until it's all nice and well absorbed. The ingredients is well absorbed. You see how this mixture's now gone nice and dry so that all the ingredients is nice and well bound together. That's very important to get it to that stage. Let's make our dumplings, shall we? We've got this great little gougy press. Now I'm just going to roll out these little gougy wraps before I put them on there. They're just the slightest bit small, so we'll just roll them out just so that they fit nicely on the dumpling press. Put the pastry on there, nice spoonful of the dumpling mixture, the dumpling filling, and just a little bit of egg white or water. This is just a little bit of egg white that I've got here. It's important not to put too much. You just need to damp it slightly and only halfway around. Keep the other side dry and it seals straight away. If both sides are wet, it won't seal, it'll slip around and it'll take a while to seal. So it's much more effective just to do one side. This is our great little dumpling press. How much more simple could it be than that? And we've got these perfect little dumplings. I've made a few here and we've got another basket here, and we're going to cook these. They take between 2 and 4 minutes to cook, around about 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes for the first batch, but once your equipment's hot, it can be as little as 2 minutes. And although you're using raw ingredients, steam cooking is very high temperature cooking. And so they only take between 2 and 4 minutes to cook. Let's make another one. Take our pastry, just roll it out a little bit bigger so it fits nicely in the dumpling press. Take our dumpling press, a little bit of the mixture into the dumpling press. Moisten 1/2 of the dumpling press, of the pastry rather. And again we've got this perfect little pork and coriander dumpling. With the steamers, these bamboo steamers, as we've said before, you can stack them as high as you like. So I've just got the dumplings stacked in there, ready to go, and as soon as my water starts to boil, I'm going to put the dumplings on. With the steamers, it's an option if you wish. You can put a little lining of greaseproof in there. Just don't make it too big so that the steam can come up round the sides, and it just helps to prevent them sticking to the steamers. They do work without the lining, but it just makes life a little bit easier. This little lining is called a cartouche, and so we'll just put a little cartouche in there. We'll put the lid on, and as soon as the water's boiling, we'll put the dumplings in. So we're ready to cook our pork dumplings now, and we're cooking them in the ScanPan Classic Wok. The wok and the steamers work very well together. You can see just the quality of this wok, how this water's boiling. You can see how nice and evenly it's boiling. There are no hot spots or cool spots. It's boiling completely evenly all over, and it just is beautiful equipment to cook in. It spoils you to anything else once you get used to cooking in this quality of equipment. Okay, so let's put our pork dumplings on, shall we? It's just as simple as putting them on like this. Because it's in bamboo, the outside is insulated, and even when these dumplings are cooked, you can lift these off with your hands. It keeps all the heat inside. It's got a nice porous lid in it, and the steam just shoots up through there. Okay, now these dumplings have been cooking now for about 2.5–3 minutes, so let's have a look, shall we? How about that? Don't they look delicious? And they're completely cooked in about 2.5–3 minutes. Just one little thing with using the bamboo steamers in the wok. It's important to just keep the water level high enough to cover the base of the bamboo steamer itself. It can be as much as ½ an inch above the base of the bamboo steamer, but don't let it go below, because you can it burns your bamboo basically. And there we are, our pork and coriander dumplings. Don't they look delicious? Okay, let's just put some of this lovely dipping sauce over our dumplings, and they're ready to serve. And there we have it, pork and coriander dumplings with our lovely chili dipping sauce.